Well, greetings and salutations, one and all, to another fun-filled episode of the Super Review Show's Mixed Bag, coming to you live once again from many caves. As always, I am joined by two of the Starfield panel of the Super Review Show's Mixed Bag, Bill and Allie. What's going on, guys?
Evening,
Hey.
folks.
So Justin's not here, so that means I bring you the 2.0.
Yes. Justin 2.0 is here in spirit.
One of
without-
these days, someone's going to draw me 2.0.
Oh, that's coming, Allie.
Yeah,
Don't
next
worry, it's
week.
coming. But we have a very fun-filled topic for you tonight. Bill, what is our topic again? What are we doing?
Okay. Well, first of all, today is the first day of summer.
Yes, happy summer, everyone.
Do we
And here in
sing
the
some
US.
summer's carols?
Like what?
Fucking the guy sits so fine, no shoes on in summertime. SpongeBob reference.
SpongeBob reference.
I love it.
But in honor of summer, there's one thing we love. We love summer songs.
And I guess this is another way to continue on with our summer music madness.
Summer music mad. Summer music madness.
So you guys
Wow.
did a summer movie bracket.
Way
Years
back when.
ago, and we might do it again this year. We don't know yet. We'll think about it.
We will think about it.
Barbenheimer's got to be on there.
We'll consider it.
Okay. Now we're gonna see what the best summer song is. And I worked diligently hard on this.
Let's give Allie a round of applause.
Hold on. So long. Is this working?
And we thank you for your service to the Super Review Show.
Yes, the hard work pays off.
Yep. So
Now, Allie, for the good people who are watching, how would you describe a summer song?
something that gets you on your feet, that's something that's poppy, dancing, just feels like summer.
What makes you really feel like summer?
Like you're sitting on the beach having a nice cold bottle of whatever.
Having a nice cold beer, a nice cold margarita.
You jam into some music. Unfortunately, there's no Beach Boys in this. Sorry, guys.
Ooh, shenanigans. I call shenanigans.
I call BS.
Don't blame me. Blame Billboard. Blame the records.
I blame Billboard.
Billboard. How dare you?
Okay. It's a shame. I know. But we've done Beach Boys last month, so we give them all the credit in the world.
Correct.
So, to break this down to you guys, I have done it once again by decades. I've put the 50s and 60s together, 70s, 80s, 90s, 2000s, and 2010s and 2020s. So, do you guys want to go forward, backward, or backward, forward?
Let's go backwards, forwards, like from the 50s up.
Okay, let's do it.
So, just remember, you guys, 2 votes. If Justin was here, it would have been 3.
Mm-hmm.
So that would have complicated things.
Yeah, so now we have an odd number. How lovely.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, and we also invited our good friend Vinny Levine, but unfortunately he couldn't be here with us tonight.
Yep, it's okay.
And we also invited the one, the only
Doctor.
Hemsley,
Matt Hemsley.
PhD. But
But
he's
unfortunately, Dr. Hemsley could not join us this evening.
Yeah.
So yeah, you know what? This is kind of a blessing because there's 3 of us. So this will make things go quicker.
Yep. All right. So
All
our
right.
number 1 song from the 1950s and 60s is a song called Tossin' and Turnin' by Bobby Lewis
Toss and turn all night.
versus the number 16 song, Where Did Our Love Go by Diana Ross and the Supremes. So I'm going to let you 2 vote and I'll decide in the end.
All right. J-Man.
Where did our love go by the Supremes?
Where did our love go? I got to agree with that. Because that
Sorry.
is, I think in my mind, that is the more iconic song.
Yes.
Agree.
It's the Supremes.
All right. Next up, we have the number 8 seed, Poor Little Fool by Ricky Nelson, and The Battle of New Orleans by Johnny Horton, aka 2
Ooh.
songs I had to listen to on my own.
Oh, I had to listen to them too.
I know both. I'm trying to think. Tough choices. Tough choices.
I might go with Ricky Nelson.
Hmm.
Yeah, Ricky Nelson.
Okay.
Nothing against Johnny Horton, but
All right. the next two songs, I know these two songs for well. Number 5, in the year 2525, if man is still alive in about 500 years from now, 501 years, versus number 12, Wild Thing by the Trogs. You make my heart. So, gentlemen, are we going to
Wild Thing.
What? No
I get-
against it. No offense. No, nothing against sci-fi songs. I mean, David Bowie's known for that too. But Wild Thing is the better one.
Wild Thing. How can you not like Wild
also
Thing?
the version by X is amazing. Guys,
Yes.
from that dodgeball movie? Or
Yes.
not dodgeball. What's that movie? Major League?
Yes, I remember when
Major
they're
League.
but I also remember what's the most memorable part of that was actually in Major League 2 when that fan who just heckles them throughout the game and that and the manager's like, "Give me Vaughn." You mean Rick Vaughn? And then the fan's like, "He wants the righty, the wild thing, the grab your neck and choke thing." And he goes, "Can it, fat ass?" He goes, "Oh my God. Oh my God." And then the owner's up there, go, "Oh no." Oh, and then the DJ first is like, "Crank it." And then the owner goes, "Oh no, it's that song. It's that song."
It's a good song, okay? All
Or
right.
if you remember her in the first movie, "God, I hate this fucking song." If you haven't seen Major League, I highly recommend it.
Me too.
Or if you're a big fan of wrestling like me, watch All Elite Wrestling. Because one of these pro wrestlers has the song as his entrance theme. Okay, moving back on to the bracket. We have number 4, I'm Sorry by Brenda Lee, versus number 13, Fingertips Part 2 by the one and only Stevie Wonder.
You gotta go Stevie.
Stevie, hands down.
So I do consider myself a Stevie Wonder fan.
All right. Next, we have the number 6 seed, Lonely Boy by Paul Anka versus the number 11 seed, which is probably, I'm going to vote on this already. I'm going Windy by the Association.
Make that 2. Who dumped Windy?
Make it 3.
All right. Number 3, Roses Are Red versus number 14, Hot Down, Summer in the City.
Summer in the City. Love and Spoonful.
Summer in the City.
Yeah.
By the way, the lyrics to that song, "Summer in the City," were actually a poem, and the guy who wrote the song got an F on for the paper.
And you know what? Fun fact about, even though it got eliminated, Roses Are Red. You know that song was in the movie Goodfellas.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that scene when Karen is saying, "We had Bobby Vinton bring us champagne that night. It was wonderful." And they're singing that song. And another fact, Bobby Vinton in that movie, that was actually his son playing him.
Oh wow.
That was actually Bobby Vinton's son.
Sorry, I'm having some technical difficulties. Super
Take your
good.
time.
I thought Microsoft was bad. My first time doing it on Google Drive.
Technical difficulty music.
You know what? I got another idea. There. Okay. Moving on.
All right.
Number 7, I cannot pronounce his name, but I think we all agree on what's number 7, what the next one's gonna be.
If I was to say to you, girl, we couldn't get much higher. Come on, baby, light my fire.
Doors, hands down.
All
And
right.
The song that got them banned from the Ed Sullivan Show. No, that's true. That's true.
All
Yeah,
right.
that's true.
Last but not least, number 2, Satisfaction by the Rolling Stones versus number 15, I Can't Stop Loving You by Ray Charles.
No offense to the late, great Ray Charles, but the riff that's been heard around the world.
I can't get no satisfaction.
I mean, we
Hands
can.
down.
We can.
No offense to Ray, but
All
Sorry.
right. Let us move down
Yeah,
to probably JT's Nightmares. This whole list is going to be JT's Nightmare in some way.
why is this
Oh
JT Nightmare?
no! Oh, you're right. I'm looking at it right now.
Why is it his nightmare?
Hold on. I'll explain when we get there.
Wait,
First off, the number 1, yes, the number 1 best summer song of the 70s and 80s is The Police And we all know
Let's say it together. 1, 2, 3. Sting was in the police.
it's every breath you take versus the number 16 seed, Jesse's Girl.
Okay.
This is
JT,
tough.
would you like to go first?
Jesse's Girl. It's more
Oh.
upbeat.
I'm going to agree with you. Wow, 2 #1 seeds taken out.
Wow.
Wow. Oh my God. No,
All right.
and I love the police. Don't get me wrong.
But remember, Sting was in the police.
He sure was.
Next
buddy.
up,
Sure
we
was.
have the number 8 seed, They Long to Be Close to You by the Carpenters versus Shadow Dancing by Andy Gibb.
Oh,
Shadow
this is
dancing.
Probably shadow dancing. Actually, it's the Bee Gees. Andy Gibb.
All right. Next, we have Alone Again Naturally by Gilbert O'Sullivan versus Best of My Love by The Emotions.
The best of my life.
It's the best of my love. Whoa, whoa.
All right, now we come to JT's Nightmare. Brian Adams versus Billy
man.
Joel.
Was everything I do for you, and it's still rock and roll to me?
Yep.
Wow.
I knew
What?
it as soon as I saw this. I was like, oh gosh, JT's gonna
These are 2 #1 hits too. Let's not forget. I'm actually gonna go. So I'm not gonna break it down too much. I'm gonna say it's still rock and roll to me. It's more upbeat.
As much as I love everything I do it for you. I'm gonna have to go with It's Still Rock and Rolling because that's the song when you're. I can envision that song on like a summer afternoon. You're on a summer Saturday afternoon. You're working on your car in the garage. You're getting ready to put some burgers on the grill.
It's just more. I mean, if it was summer '69, that'd be a different story. But
Right.
Like,
All right. Next, number 6 seed, Bad Girls by Donna Summer versus the number 11 seed. This was combined together when I saw this, and it's by someone sorry, no offense, not a big fan of because of one person, my older sister, Carole King.
I'm going with Bad Girls.
yeah, Donna Summer. No offense to Carole King whatsoever.
All right.
Oh, this is a toughie.
Another toughie. So this is what it feels like when doves cry. But then again, who are you going to call? Ghostbusters?
Okay.
Wow. This is gonna be brutal. All right, can I go first?
This list is going to be the top one.
Can I go first?
Go for it.
Ghostbusters, and here's why. Ghostbusters is more of a, and I hate saying the word upbeat again, but it just is. When Doves Cry is more like Prince's like sexual anthem.
I'm gonna be the oddball. I'm actually gonna go with Prince.
Oh gosh, now you're gonna make me pick.
Yep.
The upset here.
Okay. So only because Ghostbusters took place in the summer, like they released it in the summertime, right?
Yes.
Yeah, it was like June of 1982.
That's why. Much as I love Prince,
Oh wow.
Bustin' makes you feel good.
Ghostbusters has appeared. It feels like people probably know Ghostbusters more than they know Prince. I'm sorry, Prince.
No, I think that's a fair assumption.
That's a fair assessment.
All right. Next up, we have the number 7 seed, Eye of the Tiger by Survivor versus the number 10 seed, How Can You Mend a Broken Heart by the Bee Gees.
Bam, 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 bam.
What he said.
Rising up.
To my time.
Okay, Bill, let's get you out of here. Okay. Now, the number 2 seed, I Just Want to Be Your Everything by Andy Gibbs versus the number 15 seed, Ring My Bell.
Andy Gibb, because Ring My Bell is kind of annoying to me. No offense.
I'm also going with Andy Gibb.
Ring my bell. Whatever, you know.
We are moving on. I think you guys want to start up and down, or you guys want to go down and work our way up?
Let's go down and work our way up.
All right. So the number 2 seed for the 90s 2000, The Boy Is Mine by Brandy and Monica versus the number 15 seed, I Kissed a Girl by Katy Perry.
I Kissed a Girl by Katy Perry.
I kissed a girl. I like it.
All right. Next up, the number 10 seed, I Got a Feeling by the Black Eyed Peas versus UB40's version of Can't Help Falling in Love.
I Got a Feeling by the Black Eyed Peas.
I'm gonna go. I got a feeling, even though their Super Bowl halftime show ruined them for me.
That's true.
Next up, we have number 3 seed, We Belong Together by Mariah Carey versus the number 14 seed, Genie in a Bottle.
Genie in the Bottle.
I'm gonna go with Gina Bottle.
Oh, interesting pick. All right, next up, we have the number 6 seed, Beyonce's Crazy in Love versus Sir Mix-a-Lot's Baby Got Back.
Baby Got Back.
I'm going with Crazy in Love.
More party like.
For me, I feel Beyonce is more summery. Baby Got Back is one of those songs you just play like a club.
Well, it could be a club in the summertime, but still.
Okay, fair.
All right. Now, I think this one is probably used. I don't know. Number 4, Hot in Here by Nelly versus number 13, Promiscuous with Nelly Furtado and Timberland.
Hot in Here by Nelly.
I'm gonna go with Hot in Here as well.
It's getting hot in here.
All right. Next up, we have the number 5 seed, Umbrella by Rihanna and Jay-Z versus the number 12 seed, The Macarena.
Oh, this is tough.
I'm
I'm gonna say Jay-Z. That's no offense to the Macarena, because it's the Macarena.
I'm gonna give a story. When my older sister was about to be born, the doctor played this song and did the Macarena while they were preparing for my sister to be born.
Wow.
But again, I feel I'm gonna go whatever was more popular, and I'm sorry I spelled Rihanna wrong, and I just realized that right now. So this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna fix it, and I'm gonna add her in here.
All right. So be it.
No offense to the Macarena.
No, I actually do like Umbrella though. I think that is my favorite.
Tom Holland can lip sync to Umbrella.
What was that?
If Tom Holland can lip sync to Umbrella.
That's true.
All right. Number 8, Waterfalls by TLC versus number 9, and I Swear by the Moon in the Skies. I forgot the rest of the lyrics.
Waterfalls by TLC.
Waterfalls. Hold on 1 second.
All right. Finally, while Bill is somewhere, we have the number 1 seed, I'll Be Missing You by Puff Daddy and Faith Evans, which was the number 1 hit when I was born, versus the number 16 seed, You're Still the One by Shania Twain.
I'll Be Missing You by Puff Diddy.
I'll Be Missing You, which is a tribute to Biggie.
And it's a sample of Every Breath You Take.
Remember,
Sting was in the police.
Okay, let's get on to the 2010s and 2020s. We have the number 2 seed, Despacito, without Justin Bieber.
Yeah.
He ruined it.
He sucked.
Versus the number 15 seed, Blinding Lights by The Weeknd.
Ooh, Blinding Lights.
Blinding Light.
Sorry.
Not Blinded by the Light. That's a different song.
All right, next.
Covered by JT's Lord and Savior, Bruce Springsteen.
Yeah.
Prince wrote it, but okay. What is this one?
In My Feelings by Drake versus Fancy by Iggy Azalea and Charlie XCX.
Fancy. Drake sucks.
Next, we have the number 3 seed, Old Town Road by Lil Nas X and Billy Ray Cyrus versus the number 14 seed, Give Me Everything by Pitbull.
Pitbull. It's more upbeat and it's more summary.
I'm going to go with Give Me Everything.
Yeah, Bill, we're on the same page here.
All right. Something tells me you guys are going to vote weirdly on this one. But the number 6 seed, Call Me Maybe by Carly Rae Jepsen versus the number 11 seed, I Like It. Cardi B, Bad Bunny, J Balvin.
Cardi B.
You know what? I'm picking this for nostalgia reason. Hey, I just met you. And this is crazy.
I feel like that's too cheesy for me. I'm going with something I would love to listen to in the summer, every summer. Cardi B. I like it like that.
I picked Call Me Maisie because that song was actually popular the year I graduated high school. So a little nostalgia there.
All good.
Okay, next. The number 4 seed. I mean, nobody knows this one. So do we just agree for number 13?
Yeah, let's go Cheerleader by Omi.
Yeah, cheerleader's better, anyways.
I don't know what Rockstar is. All right, next. Number 5. Another Katy Perry song. California Girl. With a U. With Snoop Dogg. Versus the number 12 seed. Payphone by Maroon 5.
I'm gonna say California Girls. Nothing against Maroon 5, but I'm gonna say California Girls.
You mean Moron 5?
I do mean more on 5 because they've turned really bad lately. They've been a downward hill since like
Wait, Bill, you're agreeing with Katy Perry?
Yes.
more on
Which
5.
probably
Have you ever
also means
seen-
you
have you
guys
ever
are about
seen
to
the-
agree on this one.
Have you ever seen the music video for Payphone? It's so freaking weird.
Yeah.
Cheesy too.
All right, now we have Party Rock Anthem by LMFAO versus another Drake song.
LMFAO is Party Rock.
Gotta go LMFAO.
All right.
Yeah.
With the controversial number 1 seed, Blurred Lines by Robin Thicke versus the number 16 seed, Bad Guy by Billie Eilish.
Neither one, but if I have to pick, I'm gonna choose Bad Guy.
I'm gonna like JT. I'm not a big fan of either of these songs, but I would pick Blurred Lines.
I feel like I'm gonna go with Bad Guy only because of the controversy.
Oh yeah.
All right. So let us move on back to the 50s and 60s for our next round. We have the number 16 seed, Where Did Our Love Go by the Supremes versus the number 18 seed, I can't talk today, Poor Little Fool by Ricky Nelson.
Supremes.
Supremes.
Supremes. Next up, Wild Things versus Stevie Wonder.
Wild
Things.
Things.
Oh yeah, you make my heart sing. You make everything groovy. Come on, Wild Things.
You make my heart sing.
All right, next we have Windy versus Summer in the City.
Summer in the City.
Summer in the City.
All right, so this one I'm just going to try to add.
Take your time.
Do 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 do.
Okay,
Thanks for being
well
patient.
done.
Good.
Next up, oh, this is a tough one.
Oh no,
The
it's not.
Doors versus the Rolling Stones.
Satisfaction.
I gotta go Satisfaction.
2 satisfactions.
2 satisfactions. I need some satisfaction too.
We all need satisfaction.
All
Yes, we
right,
do.
next up we have Jesse's Girl versus Shadow Dancing.
Jesse's Girl.
Jesse's Girl.
Wow,
Better.
Sorry, there's a fly right here. So-
Oh no. Oh no. Here we go.
Killed it. All right. Best of My Love by The Emotions versus Still Rock and Roll to Me by Billy Joel.
Best of My Love by The Emotions.
Ooh.
Because it's a little bit more. I'm not saying the other one's not, but it's more upbeat in comparison. And when I think of something, I think of party and upbeat. So
I'm actually gonna go with Billy Joel.
wow.
Allie.
I feel like only because I've heard so many versions of this Best of My Love. Mariah Carey took a crack at it. Some new guy named Paul Russell did it on TikTok. Billy Joel kept it authentic. No one has spoofed off of him with
Wow.
this.
Okay.
All right, next up, Bad Girls versus Ghostbusters.
No disrespect to the late great Donna Summer, but when there's something strange in the neighborhood, who you gonna call?
Ghostbusters.
So you guys are 2 for 2?
2 for 2.
Because, as much as I like Donna Summer, Ghostbusters is the more authentic, is the more culturally significant.
We got it.
Okay,
right,
Eye of the Tiger or
I Just Want to Be Your Everything by Andy Gibbs.
gotta go Eye of the Tiger.
Eye of the Tiger.
Rise it up, it's something. I forgot the rest of the lyrics.
We can
Okay.
thank Pastor Stallone for that.
All right, next up we have for the 90s, 2000s, I Kissed a Girl versus I Got a Feeling.
I got a feeling. With a
I
black
Kissed the Girl.
Ooh, so it's gonna be me.
It's gonna be.
I feel like I Got a Feeling is more pumpy than I Kissed a Girl.
You get pumped up with that. Come on.
Okay, we'll move it on. Next, we have Genie in the Bottle by Christina Aguilera versus Crazy in Love by Beyonce and Jay-Z.
Beyonce.
Jay-Z. Beyonce and Jay-Z.
Beyonce. Oh, come on. I hate this.
Bill, elevator music, go.
Okay, moving on. Are we
Good.
going hot in here or are we going umbrella?
Hot in here. Might know that.
Umbrella.
They're both jams.
They really are. It's
And
would be the
again,
toughest
people
one we have so
know
far.
more umbrella than they do Nelly.
Nelly was more when I was growing up, which is, God, I feel old.
All right. Next up, I'll Be Missing You versus Waterfalls.
Waterfalls.
I'll be missing you.
I barely know I'll Be Missing You, but I know Waterfalls. So I'm going to go Waterfalls on this one.
And plus, I'll Be Missing You is just a sample of The Police.
Because remember, Sting was in the police.
Ba-dum-ba.
Yeah.
All right. Now we are on to the 10s and 20s.
This might be the tough one, guys. I'm not going to lie.
Ooh, I think this might be a tough one, too.
Are we going fancy or are we going blinding lights?
Fancy.
I'm going Blinding Lights.
Oh, so it's me. And this is going to be favoritism. Because I've been listening to The Weeknd on my Spotify driving for the past few weeks. Sorry, I'm going with The Weeknd.
Wow.
I'm blinded by the night.
Next, are we going Pitbull or are we going Cardi B?
What was the first one?
Pitbull, Give Me Everything versus Cardi B's I Like It.
Cardi B.
I'm
No
going
offense,
Cardi B
Pitbull.
as well.
I like it like that. I like dollars. I like diamonds. Anyways.
All right, now, next one. We have the number 5 seed, California Girls, versus Cheerleader.
California Girls.
California Girls.
Snoop Dogg.
It's Snoop Dogg.
Snoop
All right.
Dogg.
Snoop Doggy Dog.
Next,
Who lets the dogs
we
in?
have the number 16 seed, Bad Guy, Billie Eilish, versus the number 8 seed, Party Rock Anthem.
Party Rock Anthem.
Party Rock.
Yeah, Party Rock.
Party
Much
Rock.
as I like Billy. Party Rock.
All right.
Now, we are down to our Sweet 16, guys. How do you feel?
Wow.
Wow.
We're really it's really breezing along.
All right, let's move it back to our pretty much our 60s now because all the 50s are gone. We have the number 16 seed, Where Did Our Love Go? Versus the number 12 seed, Wild Thing.
Wild Thing.
Wild Thing. Yeah.
You make my heart sing.
It's more of a banger.
All right, next we have the number 14 seed, Summer in the City, versus the number 2 seed, Satisfaction.
Satisfaction.
Summer in the City.
Wait, you're picking that over Satisfaction?
Oh my
At the moment, yes. And I just saw the Rolling Stones live too. So
Oh.
I actually picked Satisfaction.
wow. Okay. It's fair.
As much as I love Summer in the City, it's like I know Satisfaction a lot more. I mean, Rolling Stones. You know the Rolling Stones more than you know the Love and Spoon.
Yes.
Next, we have Jesse's Girl versus It's Still Rock and Roll to Me.
I'm going with Jesse's Girl.
Yeah, Jesse's Girl.
Wow. Wow.
This is getting interesting.
Upset somewhere out there.
Ghostbusters or Eye of the Tiger? Now this one's another toughie.
I'm going Eye of the Tiger.
Eye of the Tiger.
Rising up, making it
I
to
on the streets. Spending my time. I took my chances.
How do I not know this song? I don't know the lyrics of the song. This is sad.
Allie, get on it.
Get on it.
I will.
Dun, dun,
All right.
dun,
We going Black
dun.
Eyed Peas or we going Beyonce?
Black Eyed Peas.
I'm going Beyonce.
Oh.
Only because what you mentioned about the Super Bowl with Black Eyed Peas, I'm going Beyonce.
What? Boo.
Hey,
You
This
watched that halftime show, JT. You know it was terrible.
I saw it live. It was terrible, but the song just bops though.
sorry, I would jump to Beyonce. All right. Now, Umbrella or Waterfalls?
I'm going
Umbrella.
Umbrella.
Yeah. Pretty easy there.
It's gonna be a tough one for the final.
That's good. The same artist practically.
All right, next we have Blinding Lights, Blinding Lights. I can't talk right now. Or I Like It.
Blinding Light.
I like it like that.
I hate to go against the weekend, but Cardi B, that song screams summer.
It
I
really
can see
does.
that.
All
I
right,
like it
next,
like that. Yeah.
California Girls or Party Rock Anthem.
This is a really tough decision because I love the album Teenage Dream so much, but Party Rock Anthem is more nostalgia purposes.
I didn't like the music video for California Girls. I'm like, no offense.
No, you're right. For me personally, I'm gonna say California Girls.
Bill?
I'm gonna go with Party Rock Anthem.
I'm gonna agree with you, Bill.
It's good. Party Rock.
Oh, we are down to figuring out who is the best of each era. So is it Wild Thing or is it Satisfaction?
It's
Satisfaction.
Satisfaction.
I was like asking, there's a bear crap in the woods.
Dun, 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 dun.
Next, Jesse's
Oh, this is a tough
Eye of
one.
the Tiger.
Jesse's Girl or Eye of the Tiger?
Jesse's Girl.
I like both these songs. I got to pick Eye of the Tiger because I'm a huge Rocky fan, so I'm going to go Eye of the Tiger.
I always thought Eye of the Tiger was definitely more upbeat than Jesse's Girl. I mean, what kind of girl? I don't know.
But Jesse's Girl is still a great song, though.
It is. I'm going Eye of the Tiger.
It's Rick Springfield. So someone had to do it.
Okay, now we are going with Beyonce or Rihanna.
Oh, Rihanna.
Beyonce.
Wow.
Sorry, Beyonce. I'm gonna go Rihanna on this one.
Don't you guys mean Beyonce? They sound so similar.
No, they don't.
I swear to God, they really do.
You know, chat board, do Beyonce and Rihanna sound the same? Let us know.
No,
Let
they
us
don't.
know. I don't hear a difference sometimes. Unless I actually see them.
I think Rihanna is more. Well, think it this way. I don't know.
I know Rihanna is more like hits, but still.
All right, now Party Rock or I Like It.
I like it like that.
I would say Party Rock.
Wow.
Tough choice.
So what are you picking, Miss Allie?
I'm gonna pick Party Rock Anthem.
Whoa.
Wow. Okay.
And I'm gonna tell you guys right now,
Yeah.
with the final four,
Pretty tough.
3 out of 4. Right.
Okay. Are we ready to get this show on the road?
Let's do
Yep.
it.
Are we having some satisfaction or are we going Eye of the Tiger?
You got to go Satisfaction. As much as I love Rocky.
Both are iconic, but I mean, I can't get no satisfaction.
Like both of those songs, when you hear the opening, when you hear the Stones, bam, bam, bam,
Agree. So
or you
now,
hear the Eye of the Tiger, dun 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 dun
oh,
dun dun dun.
Yeah.
now, do you go with 2012 Party Rock Anthem or do you go 2007 Umbrella by Rihanna and Jay-Z?
I'm gonna go Umbrella.
Umbrella.
I'm going to tell you guys right now, you got your final 2 exactly predicted.
Holy crap! Seriously,
Wow, you're good.
Allie could see the future.
Future.
But I didn't really predict. The only thing I didn't predict, though, was the winner.
Oh,
My God. Bill, how are we going to do this?
So I'm going to just empty my mind and just see. You guys
okay.
can predict.
So J Dog, what you thinking?
I mean, all right. So you could break it down like this. I Can't Get No Satisfaction is a fantastic song, period. One of the best songs of all time, period. That's one side of the coin there. But Umbrella by Rihanna and Jay-Z has more, I feel like it's got more of an audience, at least in our age group and our generation. I would also say that Jay-Z has more of a. I feel like more. This might sound sad, but it's kind of the truth, at least in America. More people know who Jay-Z is than the Rolling Stones, unfortunately. So this is a very, very hard prediction right here about who's going to win this, who's going to win the bracket here.
Well, in my humble opinion, it's this. I think Rihanna is more timely,
Yeah,
but I think the Stones is more timeless.
Agree. It's like
Because listen,
yeah,
I like
every
Rihanna. I
generation
like the
thing.
song. Umbrella is actually my favorite Rihanna song. But
but yeah,
to me, it's like the next year, Satisfaction turns 60 years old.
Wow.
Gary.
And 60 years later, we're still singing it. We're still listening to it. We, as soon as we hear those, bam, 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 you know what song that is.
Whereas Umbrella, you don't know all. Some people might not know it.
Like everyone knows whether you were into the Stones or not. As soon as you hear those first notes,
Yeah,
the bam bam, you know what song that is. That is one of the most recognizable songs. You can understand it from the you could guess what the song is from the first notes.
yeah.
You can
So
also
that
do this
being
on
said,
Rihanna because you have that drum beat. Ba-da. You know that's Rihanna's Umbrella.
but
Yeah.
So
Ali, let me tell you something. If I would have played both of those songs to a total novice, if I would have played which one do you think they would recognize more?
it depends on the generation. Like
Like
if
if
you
I
give
just
it to a,
played the
let me ask
opening, if
let me
I
ask
just
you
played,
this. If you give it to like a millennial or a Gen Zer, they would pick Umbrella. If you gave it to a boomer or a Gen X, they would pick the Rolling Stones.
you know what? We're going to switch things up here, Ali. Well, I'm going to have you go first.
Me, I'm the one who makes
Ooh.
predictions here.
Oh, throwing her under the bus, man.
Why do I have to do this? Why do I have to be the one who
Well,
gives away?
okay, you know what? I'll do it. But you know what? Because of its cultural significance, I got to go with Satisfaction.
Hmm.
Allie, don't kill me. But I have to side with Bill on this one. It's just more, it's much more of a, even people who don't really even admire the Stones and like the Stones, they know the song
Because,
Satisfaction.
and you brought up generations, which, Ali, I'll agree with you. But I feel like if you were in a room of people, mixed age groups, and you played the bam, bam, bam. They nine people. I would say 9 out of 10 people would know what that song
So
is.
you want to challenge that?
Yes.
By the way, I knew you both would say Satisfaction over an Umbrella.
So you predicted Satisfaction.
I predicted that you both would pick Satisfaction.
Okay.
Okay. Well, what was your reason behind that, Ali?
You both are big fans of Rolling Stone.
Okay.
And you guys both had your reasons. People would know more Satisfaction than they would Umbrella. But again, this is the generation things. If you showed this, if you played both songs to somebody in high school right now, someone who's graduating high school, which one would you think they would pick?
That's a good question.
It actually is a good question. It depends on who you ask too. So
Well, if you have someone whose parents probably grew up on that type of music,
mhm.
they would probably say, "Oh, I know that song. I heard my dad or my mom blast it constantly." If you have parents who are boomers, they're going to be like, "Yeah, I know what that song is."
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But, to me, like I said a few minutes ago, I think Satisfaction is more timeless. Umbrella's more timely.
And it'll eventually be
But
timeless.
but I feel like a majority of people, like we would know that song if from the first notes. We would know Umbrella from the first song. Like it might take us a second,
Hmm.
but we would understand what it is because that was the music that was popular when we were growing up.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So we would know that song. But, to general people, if you played the intro of Satisfaction versus the intro of Umbrella, they would guess Satisfaction quicker.
Right.
Thank you for coming to my TED Talk.
Can't believe I predicted this.
Okay, what would have you picked if it was a tie?
My God, it would have been tough. I actually would have felt, I probably would have agreed with you guys. I would have picked Satisfaction. Only
Well,
because of its timelessness.
there you go.
It's a song, and what do they call it? The riff heard around the world.
Yes, correct. So, well, anything else to say about our bracket other than that we found a winner?
Well, that was a quickie.
That
No,
was really
I
quick.
mean, if Justin was here, probably been like maybe another 10 or 15 minutes.
Yeah, probably.
Because we would be into we'd be having conversations about,
Well, Justin is here with his spirit, so.
Yeah, I mean, Justin 2.0 is still here somewhere. There you are.
Did he have any thoughts on this bracket tonight?
No.
What do you think, Justin?
I think you guys did a great job.
Thank you.
No. But we want to thank you for watching, listening, however you enjoyed us tonight. Thanks so much for tuning in as always for another bracket, another mixed bag episode as always. Bill, you have a sports something or whatever.
Yes, don't forget to check out the Sports Insanity podcast on the Sports Insanity Network. Check us out. We are on all platforms.
Yes. And I can't emphasize enough. They do such a great job over there talking about all things sports. Baseball season's in full effect. The NHL Stanley Cup finals are in full effect. Check it
The
out.
NBA finals have just wrapped up.
Yep,
And
the
the
Celtics.
and the Celtics won.
Celtics.
The Celtics won. You're fine.
Not the Celtics. You have to call it by the real Irish name, right, Bill? The Celtics.
No, they're the Celtics.
They're the Celtics.
Before we were
In the Irishman here.
I am questioning the Irishman.
No, Celtic. No, I think you might be right. Celtics.
guys, we have to end the stream.
Okay, we're gonna have this debate off air.
We'll have
You
it
know
off air.
what? I say this. This is gonna be debate off air. This might be debate you get to see on the Sports Insanity Network on Bill Murphy's View.
Yes, Murphy's View. Is it Celtics or Celtics? Murphy's View. We want to thank you for watching us and having enjoyed tonight. Thanks so much for tuning in as always. But for all of us here at the Super Show, and thanks for bearing with us because we did this on a Thursday night. It's uploaded to the next day. So for all of us here at the Super Show, stay safe.
Take care.
Stay hydrated.
Yes, it's hot out there. Stay hydrated and